My name is Christina Ann, and I'm a stand-up comedian from Chicago, currently living in Los Angeles. Not only am I a stand-up comedian, but I'm also an actress, a loctician, and a TikTok live streamer. And I don't really feel like people know like what goes on behind the jokes. And I want to use this vlog series to really showcase who I am and all the different aspects of my personality and my life, because I'm not your typical comedian. I'm fine, I'm fit, I'm funny, and it's so much more that goes into, being a comedian than just, getting on stage and slinging these jokes. So fitness is a huge part of my life. I love being active, but I have been slacking on my workouts. So today is arm day, and I'm going to warm up with a little bit of jump rope. Baby, I feel like I burned just as much calories setting up my camera as I did actually working out. Like, it added at least 20 minutes to my workout just setting up the camera in different places, because I had to remember not to have the light behind me. The light had to be in front of me, and then the angles, and then it was a lot of position, action, cut, rearrange scene. It was giving set. It was giving a real set. It was a lot. It was a lot of moving and shaking. I do have a gym membership, but today I didn't feel like I had enough time to go to the gym and take a boxing class. So I'm doing it on my own, and this is why I take classes with other people, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing by myself. So later on today, I'm going to be picking up my new laptop from Apple, but I ordered a couple things from Amazon. As I ordered like a screen protector. I ordered a case for my MacBook, because I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing everything I can to keep it from getting scratches and messed up. So my building uses the Amazon locker system, so I get an email and then they have like a barcode in it, and then I just scan the barcode, and then it opens up all the boxes that have my mail in it, and I pick it up. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I already know what's inside. So if you see me working out in the gym and you see me out at night, that's two different people. Two different people. You need to address them differently. They might even have two different names. I don't always have the biggest appetite after I finish working out, and that's why I love drinking Koya's protein shake. One thing that scares me about setting up my camera in public to get those walking shots is that the moment I turn around, what if I look back and my camera is gone? Okay, that's like my biggest fear, and I try not to think about that like while I'm recording. I'm just always hoping and praying that people see me doing my thing and they leave my camera alone. But in the back of my mind, if somebody was to grab my camera, I swear to God.
What made you want to start vlogging?
I feel like I have an interesting life, so I
Oh, really?
document it.
What do you like to do?
I don't like people asking me questions about myself. It makes me very uncomfortable, because I feel like people are prying into my life. But it's something that I'm trying to work on, so I'm a little bit more open about talking about myself, because I want people to know who I am. I want people to put some respect on my name, and if I'm always quiet about who I am and what I do, nobody's gonna know me. I'm trying to get up out of my shell and just like share myself with more people, and tell more people what I'm about and what I do. So I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok, and I'm just rearranging my furniture and getting my live set up together. I go live Monday through Friday. Mondays and Tuesdays I go live during the daytime, and then Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays I go live during the nighttime. I'm still trying to, figure out what I can do to like entertain people, to get a lot more people in so that when I do my battles, I can get a lot more gifters and supporters. But for right now, we still figuring this out. I've been live streaming for a month and a half now. And so far, so good. I do a little karaoke and I do a little dance sometimes too with the karaoke to make it a little bit more interesting. But I try to have as much fun as possible on my lives.
Hey, Chad. Thank you guys for coming in. Let's get it started with a karaoke song. I'm gonna just keep it a bug. I got off my live because I was tired. I had streamed for like 2.5 hours. And at one point, it was like 20 people up in there. But then it dropped back down to like 10. And it was consistent at 10. And I ain't gonna hold you, like, it's a lot of work, and sometimes it can be a little discouraging when it's not like a lot of people in there. It make me feel like, dang, am I not interesting enough? It's like, damn, I'm constantly proving myself to be entertaining. And watch me, look at me, and it's just like, dang, like, what am I not doing? What am I doing to capture people's attention? What do I need to do? Do I need to change how I dress? Do I need to? I don't know what I need to do, okay? But it's a little discouraging. I've been live streaming for about a month and a half now. And sometimes I have about 100 people in my live, and other times I have like 10. And it's just, I don't know how to consistently keep a whole bunch of people in my live. And shit, sometimes it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes it's discouraging. But, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pushing. Because one day I will have hundreds, if not thousands, of people in my life watching me. If not a million, hey, I'm putting in the work.
All right, so the first errand, I guess, of the day, I had to make a deposit in my bank account. I be in and out the bank so much, I know they tired of me. So I use the ATM to make deposits. But yeah, I'm a hairstylist. That's what I do. That's my day job. So I had to go ahead and pay that booth rent. And now that that's out of the way, I can go see Sinners.
We make movies better.
So I just got back from seeing Sinners, and I'm not okay. I was not expecting that ending at all. It really made me sad at the end when I realized, like, oh shit, like Stack and Annie were like pregnant. When Stack had put it in her back, I guess he put a baby in there too. And Annie died pregnant, and Stack didn't know. Because when she was like, oh, I got somebody waiting for me on the other side and you do too, I was like, what is she talking about? I thought she was talking about old girl mama that had passed away. She was talking about their unborn child. Oh my God. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I was squirming in my seat. I'm not one of those people that go to a movie and there's a lot of gore or whatever and I just sit still. Like, no, I'm squirming. I'm holding my legs up. I'm like, I love horror. I love scary movies. But I also am dramatic. And Sammy, this movie really made me proud to be from Chicago. Just the fact that Buddy Guy showed up. I love the homage that was given to blues music. I gotta go to a comedy show. I gotta lift up my spirits because this is heavy. I gotta unpack all of this later.
So I ended up going to the Hollywood Improv to watch D. Ray Davis's comedy show, and I wanted to go to an open mic afterwards to work on some jokes, but I had a change of plans.
Turn me up, I like my money like I like my niggas scream. Face card, never decline of what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star.
Before I left the club, I got invited to go to the studio with French Montana, but by the time I and the person who invited me got there, French Montana had left like 20 minutes before. So plan B was to go to another studio session. On the way there, this car literally drove in front of this pole in front of us. Then this is the next morning. I was at a mansion in a pool. I don't even remember whose pool this was.